welcome back to Tribe Talk. Today we're going to be discussing the 9 components to a best performing ad. We have Bailey here with us. She is one of our growth specialists and has been getting amazing results lately for some of her clients. So she's going to share a little bit about the components that go into some of those ads. So Bailey, tell us a little bit about what is going on recently with some of your ads.
Yeah, of course. So we've got a brand that sells these really unique products and they're one of a kind. So it's really important for us to make sure we're building trust at the top of the funnel in order to get people to purchase sooner rather than later, because there can be such a short timeline on the product's availability. So in doing that, we want to make sure we're really telling the brand story in order to establish that trust. And out of that, in some of the ads we've been testing, we've gone from conversion rate below 10%, a ROAS below 10x, and an average order value that was about 30% below the website's average order value, to now a conversion rate that is almost 20%, a ROAS that's over 20x, and now an average order value that is above 50% of their website's average order value.
Wow, those are some great results, Bailey. Way to go. I just want to also, can you kind of break down your mindset a little bit of like when you think about a best performing ad, what are some key components that really go into developing that ad?
Yeah, so there's a few things that go into that. I would say the two biggest in the scenario that I mentioned before was making sure that we told our story, the brand story, in an authentic way. We narrowed in on that. We knew that that was going to be a big piece for our cold audiences. And then, of course, making sure that we knew who our audience was, right? In doing that, we started getting feedback from our audiences saying that they didn't quite understand what the business model was and how things were sourced. So in listening to that and taking those pain points and changing our messaging to incorporate that, that's when we saw everything just kind of take off. So making sure that you are listening to your audiences and what they have to say and adjusting your copy to cater to that and make sure that that user experience feels tailored to them, right? And then having that authenticity in telling your story is also really important. People can pick up when you're just trying to push a sell, right? People want to feel connected to your brand. They want to trust you. They want to have that rapport. So making sure that you're staying consistent there is going to be key. And again, I can't reiterate it enough. Listen to the feedback that you're getting. Even if it may not be something that makes a lot of sense in the moment, try it out, see what happens, and then you can kind of address whether or not that got you closer to those KPI goals.
Thank you for tuning in to Tribe Talk today. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe our channel.